Alright, alright, I know I'm late. For a very important date. Alright. Alright, what should we try today? I thought Croakies was doing pretty good with artifacts. He was like still fairly aggro, but he did have the white splash for Dust Crows mostly, and the card drawing spell. That was interesting. Could try like maybe a 5-color version. We could maybe try even like Phantom Train was munition. Hey Rosie. What else? What else is worthy? What else? Michelangelo's technique. Esper Ninja was pretty good yesterday. I want to try something different though. Yeah, it's kind of like mostly the artifact stuff we haven't tried yet. Tried the counter stuff that was mids. Try Esper Ninja. That went a bit better. So maybe it's time for artifacts. Technodrome. Technodrome's really powerful. It's a mythic. Rip. Technodrome untap. Do you have a list you like, or was it just fun that bad? Four color might be a stretch. Also, it seems like Croakies was just running people over, was like just early beatdowns plus the anthems, FX, and whatnot. His list looked like it was a decent mix of staying aggressive. Oh,
91 months long time.
had his untapped open. View deck on untapped. Yo, Rosie, thanks for your support. Glad I can put all dent into Wasteland Wednesdays. Not much Wasteland Wednesdays because next 2 Wednesdays, I'll be streaming on the Ultimate Guard channel for a couple hours. Yeah, he's up to 14 and 3. He's playing drum. He's playing 4 lap ship. So it's like kind of nice because he's not playing too many of the crappy 1/1s. His 1-drops are just like drum, lap ship, and percussionist. So his deck's not too weak to like removal. He's playing 4 Voyage Home. Splashing Wide. That card does look good for him. 4 Crank. So looks like he might have found a sweet spot between the cheap artifacts and card advantage and removal and still like maintaining clock. So maybe we could just start with his list, honestly. Just shameless. I mean, the Legend of Croaky's creating all the decks. Oh, it's not even mythics. I like that. Let me crack the packs I have. Let's see if it's a sign. Nope. And every attack put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, you gain 2 life. Whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Too bad the second one's pretty bad. Who cares about gaining 2 life? Come on. What do you think about Jeskai with Northwind Avatar? Probably not a meaningful upgrade, but Northwind Avatar is definitely an interesting card, so can make the deck a bit better. Alright, let's see. Not sold on Ruin Harvester. I think that's the card he just added. He was unwilling to play the 1-box Jasper, but I'll try it. He even said he wanted a 0 to get with Tezzeret in some spots, but he thinks it's too bad. I think it might be okay to play the first one. It might just be worse than playing something like a Solgat Lantern, some, just 1-mana utility spells, though. You might not be that desperate for a 0. We'll see, though. How'd he work the mana? 8 fast lands for starting town, and then shock lands. So you mostly need red and blue on turn 1. You need double blue eventually, so equal red and blue with a bit of white. 4, 8, 10. Oh no, he only has 8, 6 fast land. 4, 8, 10, 11, 13 red on 1. 4, 6, 8, 12, 13 blue. 13 is kind of okay. Because you have a lot of Carless too, and then you have one that helps you cast the other. You can go Drum into Drome into Lapship, stuff like that. 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 sources of white. Seems like he almost has he has a little too much white. Can we do something about that? Maybe like +1 Spire Bluff. Also, Verge is like really sus, right? Maybe he started was 12 fast lands and he thought it was too many. Rune Harvester is also a little worse with that the yeah, I'll just cut that cards. And then I can compare Mox Jasper to Rune Harvester. From a white source. Does he really only have 12 cards in his sideboard? Is it some bug? Just maybe something like a Chandra can be good. I don't know if Chandra's the best planeswalker. Just my thoughts on the list. Alright, thank you. Oh, that's Jeskai. 2 Northwind, +1 in the sideboard, I'm assuming. Oh, you're not trying to loop them? 2 days, free stock up on ultimate. Yeah, I mean this deck has struggled against green landfall, struggles against lessons. Is that your green landfall tech? You can't lose a game and your opponents can't win the game. Can green just not beat that card like stock? I guess they have like 1 charm or something silly to kill it. Need to get to 7 mana though. Kind of weird to have North Wind and not have a high impact 6 drop. You don't even really have a high impact 5 drop, like some generic. Feels like you should have like 5 mana Elspeth, or I don't know if there's a good 6 mana one. Seems like that's something you might want to do. Just play that on 5 and get something. But you have New Way Forward, you have Vesa, you have Sevens, so you have Unagi in some matchups, you have Ultima. Looks fine. He has a Force Test, he has a Smithy. Who's... What might you want? There's another Goes Vacuum. Gate Stroke. What about Does Machines? Is that like maybe a sideboard angle for the grindy games? I want to play at least the first one in the main deck. Also, with 4 Dusk Crows, do we just want like the first weapons manufacturing maybe? We don't have a ton to sack, but just... So it pumps our affinity count. It works with Tez. How many billions wildcards do you have? Not that many. I used a lot yesterday. I used about a third of my rares and third of my mythics, but I've been drafting a lot, I guess, so. Not sure how I feel about Lantern. It is nice to be able to get a cantrip, though, with Tez. Chrome Dome was looking pretty solid for Croakies. But that could be that's like one of your weaker cards against removal. Maybe free Tez is too many. Like Tez when you're a little behind and stuff. Does just so little for you. Maybe Tez just not that good. Could like Lantern and Tez. Weapons could be good in matchups where you bring in Torch too. Yeah, that's up to the sideboard. Alright, what are we trimming? Maybe I just won't play the Mox. Cheap artifacts. I'll try it. Play some new card tax. Maybe only free Voyage Home. And I really like the cards. And then maybe only free Chrome Dome. 13 rares? Jeez. $750? Never lucky. Alright, let's see if we can do as well as Croquis, or I just made the deck too bad. So why did we say Mox Jasper over Rust Harvester? So I need to draw... I don't know, colorless creature, right? I need to draw basically red mana or land plus Chrome Dome, something like that. Man, the hand's so good. I do draw red mana for 18 outs twice. The deck probably mulligans very poorly. That's a nice mulligan. Just get rid of Dust Crows. Get rid of Ravenous Robots. Just be very disciplined. Oh, we might be playing a bear match. Then maybe. Oh. Alright, free mana. I don't know if they play sweepers. You station to 9, you get the 2/2 effect. Yeah, you do. Oh. Counted this thing was going to be 2 power. My bad. Pretty nutty draw. Hopefully it's enough. I think it's really hard for them to combo here. Even with flood color, right? You may guess. I guess if the lead was the song of, well, no, I guess the song that they don't tap for mana. Jundinator, a Rhino. Station content. Station's like the real MTG skill tester. The most skill testing ability in the history of Magic. Jundinator 20 stream streak. Okay. A phone poll. First person in the history of the world to be excited about being able to answer a phone poll. What topic? Are we trying some of the cool Barun Monument lists we were talking about it yesterday in the podcast? Yeah, we could, for sure. Not sure how long I'm going to stream for today. Liz is out and about, so it might depend a bit about. Alright, I guess I'll YOLO and just sag the drum. I don't think they play sweepers. My guess is probably like not much more than 3 or 4 hours. Alright, this is where it gets like so tricky. Could not sideboard too much. The graveyard hate. I'm assuming they still play Talent and Boomerang Basics with Furnace in their deck. Goes Vacuum might not be good enough. I don't want to have to keep mana up. I'm not trying to slow down my deck too much. Maybe just couple torches. Any lands? Any land for a decent hand plus drum? I keep. I'm only getting well last game, but I'm not sure it's the case always. I guess drum's not the greatest drum as a hand actually. Oops. Doesn't matter. They're probably pretty likely to have a removal spell. I'll play weapons first. Oh, the trigger screws the lap ship. Are we gonna gotta get the weapons manufacturing triggers costing me 1/1s? That's Maybe I should have just played Tez there. Manufacturing looking like it's going to be good though. That's a cool combo too. Oh, I targeted the only one that had summoning sickness. Well, I guess I get to crew. Yo, Briblek. You're in between the funny months. Thanks for the 68, appreciate it. Do we have a sack engine? No, just Dust Crows, just 4 Dust Crows, but I'm also only playing 1 weapons. I figured drawing the first one might be good enough for affinity count, infinite fodder for Dust Crows. But we're not like dedicated weapons manufacturing builds. Which we could be. There's not a ton of great sack outlets though. There's like Phantom Train basically is the best one. Umbral Color, Zealots. Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad cards. This 2-drop that dies to a shock. Pinnacle Stargate as a finisher. Yeah, I mean that would be dedicated. Yeah, dedicated build, but I did send a ticket. I didn't get an answer. I think I sent the tickets. I'll see if. But I'm all worried because I didn't get an answer yet. Seems like you'd get an answer fast. Yeah, I should send another ticket. Rarik Thar himself. Rarik Thar, he's inbound. All right, we have a 1, a 2, a 3. Let's see. Good mana, untap mana. Heyo. Shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Wow, Ghost Vacuum. Ghost Vacuum could be nice. Coolbar Root's all scary. I do have Tez to get rid of it eventually, though. Okay, let's get rid of Moon Shadow first, I think. And get Ghost Vacuum into play. Alright, you have the elf. Start with Sarah Graveyard just because they have FOMO. Tezzy. Do you keep the lantern in hand for now? For an extra Tezzy counter? The chat is well and alive. And what am I even sacking? I guess I just get a percussionist. Tez kind of just worse than Void Chome here. Void Chome, I could have gone Lantern. Void Chome. Would a Chandra have been good? Trying to think like what about the top end cards would have been good here for me. Maybe I'm just dead on board. I don't know how many triggers once a turn, right? All attack. I'm probably just pretty dead now. Well, they're attacking Tez at least. Discard a Phoenix. Two to draw. I'm just very dead, right? Just Elf, Monument. All right, let's see. Moon Shadow was a problem. Monument was a problem. Null is probably good enough. Spell Snare hits a lot. Torch pretty good. I think maybe I cut the lab ships in this matchup. Just one full interaction. Lantern. Lantern seems kind of bad, but I don't know if that one too goes vacuum. They don't have that much graveyard stuff. The graveyard stuff is kind of obnoxious. I don't want to cut all the lab ships. Maybe I'll trim a Krang. Yeah, I'm leaving for Turin tomorrow, so if you could break standard today, that would be great. Okay. That I'm gonna get enough reps with anything really to feel good about saying I broke standard, but I'll try. So I don't think they play Torch. Is there a reason to... As drum is first is better if I draw Pinnacle Emissary. So I should give up the 1 damage. Also better against the rest. Nice. Alright, I give up the 1 damage, or... It took Dusk Rose over a Null? I'll guess I'll get 1 damage in. I mean, they've just spent 2 mana on Cold by Roads. I'm kind of okay with that. Maybe I should be like just as cautious as possible. Right, that's also like possibility. Yeah, a little careless. Discard 2. Discard Annul and Tez, maybe? The Tez will pop off. That's true. Shredder Avatar is optimal. Alright, looks like we probably win. I mean, Daw's Machine is like super nasty in that matchup. Against like the rest, it's like pretty grindy matchup, and you just need. Daw's Machine was insane for me here. Those machines. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Man, I mean, completely soloing them. And the fifth level. Like, literally, I mean, obviously it's never just one card, but kind of, kind of close. Ever since the Sid was released, I did nothing other than hum the theme song while watching. It works. Damn, nice. 2 mana. I think I can take the Stursa out pretty safely. I don't know the lyrics. I wish I could play the theme without getting Hey Ted, good morning. Gavin Chat headed to Virginia this evening for Turtles Spotlight Series in Richmond. Ooh, what are you playing? Might do more torches on the draw. Does he look like just too little, too late, too slow again? So I'm gonna cut that. Maybe I'll keep one in. A null spell snare. Lab shape might be awkward too, and then maybe either Chrome Dome or Robot. Maybe Chrome Dome. Maybe I should just trim on most of the Chrome Domes. This looks okay. Maybe the Smithy? Is this a Smithy matchup? 4 mana card. Yeah. Black green, but have no turtle cards yet. Black green could be a lot of things. 5 lands, you say? Yeah, Viper. People suggest that card every time. Kind of off it. Alright, that hand is good. I'm gonna keep all the 1 mana spells. Probably including a null. This is 7 mana, gain free, draw free. Just 1 more mana. I'll get rid of the Krang. I'm gonna try the Viper in a weapons manufacturing build. I wouldn't be completely opposed. So let's see. If I don't play drum, I can go emissary, drum get a token, drum get a token, and all. I don't have to play. If I play drum, can I play Voyage on turn 2? Emissary, drum. Not close, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually close, but not quite. Alright, if they play like an enchantment or an artifact here, I think I'll win. If they play a free one or the rest, I'm in trouble. The rest would be pretty rough. Not the end of the world, but rough. Even if they have Elf into Monument, I might be okay, because I will have an all mana up next turn. Hit the mast. Hello, YouTube friends, too. Annoying. Okay, at least they're not doing too much. So I could get rid of a Mako quote unquote for free. What am I worried about? Monument, not too scary. It's cool, but rude is pretty scary, right? Duskbro is also an extra artifact for my Voyage Home eventually. Also, just them getting Monument plays a little scary. But if I don't do it and they go like land Tursad, and all of a sudden I'm staring down at so much damage. I don't know if this is right. Close one. Ooh, has an insane draw. Wow. So good. So good to get to Affinity too. Wow. Nice. Looks like that Ragdos deck really needs Riddler. Just so inconsistent. Could sag the mutagen, just cry one. Probably worth it, right? Oh, hello. What do we get back? Pinnacle, Pinnacle, and Percussionist. Ooh, even better. Could start attacking, honestly. Nothing I can cast this turn, anyways. Oh, I could untap mute. I could untap use. That's even cooler. Take Rixus Leader. We thought about Legion Extruder. Is that the shock one? Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little slow and clunky now. I don't want to clunk up the deck too much. That card's pretty low impact in most spots. To gain haste. Oh. Like 2 mana, you don't have like that much mana. 2 mana is a lot. The first ability kind of sucks. Kind of a bad card, I think. Those machines was just ridiculous, both games. Infinitely better than Tez. Feels like that anyways. And then the weapons manufacturing was really solid too. Maybe this is just the way, just a surveillance scam too. It's kind of nice with drum. I'll just add a flash freeze to my sideboard for now. These sewer card slams into the deck, classic. Listen. Technodrome. Yeah, maybe Technodrome's better than some of the other stuff. Just four cams for Technodromes. Or like the Teamer builds was Gene Pollinator, the pizza. Maybe Technodrome is what was missing. I think this hand's worth gambling on. Turn 2 Dream Beavers. Right to the bottom. So I can go Pinnacle into Robots. Or I can go Robot into Pinnacle. One gives me a Flyer though. Flyer's better. That turn 2 Beavers. Stock up. Dream Beavers and stock up? You already have Dream Beavers. Why do you need stock up? Dream Beaver is already there to like make your draws perfect. 1, 2, 3. So I can cast Krang this turn, but I kind of dump my hand first, right? Was that wrong about Artifact? Well, half wrong, half right. Wrong about Artifact's not good enough. Right about the fact that you need the White Splash and you need Dust Crows. Most likely. Surely that's not gonna resolve. They got me. Who did they tap? Are you doing any work with teammates playing in Turin this weekend? I only have a single teammate who's playing in Turin. Like actual like teammate I test was for the Pro Tour and stuff, but alright, the graveyard hate's probably not the greatest. Just do weapons. Who's I just want all the torches. And then stuff for Kaido. Tezzeret seems like clunky. Isn't the weapons manufacturing clunkier? That's why I only have 2. Oh, I have 3 now. Yeah, let's try another degree. I am bringing in Torch, though. It is a lot of, like, 2-mana enchantments that take a while to do things. I think I'm more worried about Tezzeret being clunky, honestly. And being win more. Let's try this. Has done machine done anything relevant? Yeah, I just won me the match against Ragdos Monument. Both games I drew it, and both games it was extremely powerful. Hmm. Kind of a mulligan. Is it a good 6-card hand? That's Percussionist, which is pretty important. Enables everything. Has good mana. Has a lot of things going for it. Ordering, sequencing. What? Okay. Oh. 1 Mox Jasper? Is that just good deck building? The GG Mox Jasper? Hey Budaman, I don't know, I haven't played against green yet. I haven't played against green decks yet. Croaky's was doing good though, was his version, and I kind of started with his version. Tapping my warped emissary. Hmm. Again, lab ship. Make that one a 2. Make my Mox Jasper 2. Turn on the other lab ship. Oh, let's make them use a counter spell. Use my mana. Or removal spell. Guess I should have tapped emissary first. Mistake. Wow. Okay, Moxia Spirited is from. Are there no other 0-mana artifact in the format? No, it's literally the only one that's legal. It's probably worse than like random, like any other artifacts, basically, but just trying things out. The lab ship is kind of free. I mean, this game feels pretty over. All right, already. Oh, I had crit. Might as well play Krang, right? It's only draw 2, but gives you another artifact too. I mean, this game's super over. Deux machines en moderne. Shell contre Rogue. Je pense que c'est une bonne carte, ouais. Je pense que c'est une carte très forte. The Mirror Mid-Range feels like one of the best matchups. Yeah, I mean, they're not very good at dealing with go wide, with dealing with annoying permanents, but Spellsnare is really good against you. Am I a rugby fan? No. I mean, I enjoy watching rugby, but I don't ever really watch it. All right, there we go. Breeding Pool Elf. So it's 2 lands already. Doesn't matter which one I play first if I have Pinnacle. Oh. Guess I'll get in 1 point of damage. Can someone tell me why I should play Drum first against blue-green? Is there a reason? It's not like you have 0 mana artifacts. I guess I could draw a 2 mana creature and be able to go Drome into. I guess I only have another one, so it doesn't really matter here. Alright, weapons is cool and all. Yeah, rugby's pretty fun sports to watch. Big game for my team Scotland this weekend versus France. France has been browning everyone. No. Is it gonna be close? Drum would give us a better spell to double spell on turn 2. Not if I didn't have another 1 mana card now. I think it was my exact hands. Percussionist first was good. All right. I mean, Abba's kind of done its job, really. I could Tez. Tez, played Dusk Crows. Maybe just Chrome Dome. Probably just Chrome Dome. Drum is better for now. Hope they break. I'm gonna take a lot of damage, but makes their attack at least a little awkward. Fortunate. So they need to break on Aang. And they still have like a million 1/1s. Just play Aang first. So I can scoop if she hits. I didn't do math for anything, obviously. Probably very dead, but it's not what I'm looking for. At 13. 2, 3. Yeah, I needed a land here. A land would have been nice. Alright, get rid of Aang. I can't even like sack a munition. Oh yeah, I already have a munition. Get rid of Aang and shoot a cub, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 13. Yeah, it's more than enough. Stroke. Flash freeze or no? Not sure how many caverns to play. Let's cut the graveyard hate. Cut down to 1 lap ship. Let's cut down to 1 chrome dome. Might just want all the Tez in this matchup. Really good full removal. Maybe Crank's still better. All the cheap stuff. Keep 1 lab. Keep the 2 mana engines. Stroke. And null's good if they still play the 2 mana enchantments, but they have Cub and Leyline. I'll do the first Chrome Dome. The 5 mana ability can win the game too. It's kind of like cheapish artifact plus win con engine. Percussionists into webcam on tap. Really good hand if I draw a land right away. The cam can tap something. Oh, that looks like a keep. My sagging ammunition say anything. I have 4 of the white enchantment and after sideboard I have 4 torches too. Discard Crank for sure. Discard the lap ship, I guess. Cam's kind of nice against Cub. Also, draw 2 might be good this game. Does the list have any ways of sacking a munition besides Dark Relic? Yeah, not just Torch. It's not really based around munition. That's why I'm not playing 4 in the main. Oh, it's only creature. I can't untap drum. Hmm. I guess I could have tapped Duck or a lock and attacked for 1. Could I have done better than this turn? I would have played Lap Chip over Cam and saved the Cam for something else, I guess. Alright, I need to worry about Ang. 2 free Ang. Do I keep Stroke Man up or do I play the Lap Chip? Maybe I should have tapped my drum if I was not gonna attack. I don't think I mind the slowish space too much. Those my hands. Not vigilance, right? Just flying. Stationing? Dang, the robot, not a token. There. I guess the lab chip's kind of nice against their flash plan. So they have Appa. That's a combo, right? Exile Ing, cast Ing. Oh no, they need. No, wait, what? Cast Appa, exile Ing, exile Appa. Yeah, it is. Infinite 1/1s. So if I play Krang and don't hit on tap white, which already I don't have that much of, kill the dock, yeah, probably have to. What are we sacking? Percussionist, I guess. Should have believed in the heart of the cards. I guess if I draw on tap white, it means I'm also drawing on tap blue, which means I'm getting to cast Krang, so we're good. Alright, I think we win. Huh? Alright, not even going after Dust Crows. I'll War 2 as well. Alright, let's see. 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all risky. Let's really, really make sure. So if they have untapped land, Duck plus Appa, I could lose in theory. Our robot is 5 now. Oh, this thing is more too. That's funny. Back first. I'll try need to do that at sorcery speed, but guess I just sagged the cam. Could have done it in their upkeep maybe. Oh. Me tap or untap target creature. Hmm. Chrome Dome, you're at 6. Robot, Chrome Dome, hastes. Yeah, just rather find a land or interaction, I think. Oh, wow, that card is so good in the deck. Oh, that's not enough because they don't have Ang. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. Also, free mana Ang and Sneak. Wait, what? Oh, okay, they got a 5-drop into that. I was like, uh, okay, that's a little scary. Can I kill them? What doesn't sneaking, I think, put in the creature attacking? I mean, you mean flavor-wise? I mean, power-wise, it makes sense, right? Alright, well, I should obviously play Tez, sorry. Kind of forgot, that was an option. Get a Dusk Rose. Play... Alright, play Pinnacle. Play Robot. Play a Mox. Emissary, sack Mox Jasper. Get rid of... I'm assuming Duck Orlock. I don't think it's because it has too many keywords. I think they just probably decided it would be too powerful to do that. I'm guessing they considered it. All right, I like my plan. Technique though, technique seam rip. Technique seam rip. I didn't want to flash freeze because it doesn't hit Appa, but you're playing technique's probably worth it. We haven't seen the 4-mana artifact. Negate could be worth it too. Chrome Dome seems like it was going to be bad again. Can cut that. The lab shape was good. It's kind of nice against their flash plan if they're playing like too reactively. Weapon seems really good against them. Was 4 torch, 3 weapons, maybe still too many. What can I cut? Okay, I'll need 2 lab ships. Does flash freeze become better with technique being played in this matchup? Yeah. And in general, I guess, yeah. Um, 4 arms probably makes it a mall. Might have to gamble. Right in my top 2. Drum doesn't work. Lab ship into percussionist, Dusk Crows. That could get me going. Not sure how well I can mulligan 5. Mulligan 5 against someone who's going to interact with you just seems really rough. Mox Jasper, I'm playing that over like random 1-drop, random 2-drop, so. Could just be a land, obviously. How many dragons do we have? 0? Only have 1 Mox, though. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen with a deck like that. Might be time to cut. Cut Mox Jasper, trim a Krang. Add a land. I guess red is more important than blue because of Drum Percussionist being your only 1-mana creature. What do you add? Steam Vents or Blue-Red Verge? I'll try Blue-Red Verge, I guess. We just want like a torch in the main deck. Is that almost every standard deck? Brought in 4 torch in every matchup, right? So far. Ara's demonstration in the sideboards. I don't know if you guys want to get that reactive. I was thinking about maybe just a sweeper or something like that. Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb doesn't screw me over, right? Oh, Krang. Could play 4 Void Helm, 2 Krangs. Also, when that creatures enter, they don't trigger weapons. 19 land? Didn't I just add a land? Was it 18? How many lands did Croakies have? 4, 8, 10, 12, 13, 17. Oh yeah, he only had 18. How does the balance between enablers, entrance, and payoffs feel? So far, pretty good. I started with Croaky's list, and I made some changes. Arguably, you know, not necessarily great changes, but I'm trying to find the right balance. Chrome Dome could be like all too weak, all too win more. There's just no good 1-mana creature though, right? Hypercushion is the best by a lot. Does Inspector do anything for us? Gives you a clue for Dusk Crows. That's not very exciting. Doesn't trigger robots. Doesn't trigger weapons. Yeah, no, too bad. There's like the Market Gnome, I guess. But now we're going a little too deep and we don't have a lot of white mana. Kuroki's head, that card looks like he cut it. That card seems really bad. What about Legion Extruder? Legion Extruder kind of sucks. Seems slow to me when I've tried it. It's felt mostly slow. Activated abilities. Does machines. That's pretty much it. Or might be okay. First one. Kuroki's added one after playing a bit. Ginger Brute, haste and stuff. Card just sucks. Not enough utility. Let's do one Rust, one Chrome Dome. Every time I try Legion Extruder, I feel like it's pretty disappointing. Like the initial shock sometimes is nothing, and then 2 to sack. So clunky, it means you need Extruder and weapons manufacturing. Skateboard doesn't provide enough utility either, right? I'm not playing the Viper now. I'm not all in on weapons manufacturing. There's a new cranial plating, but that's not what you're trying to do. I'm not too all in. Oh, Technodrome. Yeah. Technodrome seems solid. Could build around Technodrome, play 4, then play more cams and stuff. Just got all the Chrome Domes. The pump is nice. I think the pump has been mostly win more though. You don't have a million artifacts to sack though. You don't have ways to untap it. We could try it though. I have one, so I'll try one. Fugitive Druid, no, I think that card doesn't provide enough utility. It's basically like Percussionist is the goat and everything else sucks. You ever play the Ooze over Goes Vacuum? Yeah. The Ooze was the nuts for me the one time I drew it against Fragos, just giving me cheap artifacts to sack and whatnot. That might be an upgrade. GSP format all-star. I think I'll let them have the Weaver for a turn. Just sets me back so far. Kind of tough. Do I need the second percussionist? Tapping a mana dork might be good. Pre-drag. Maybe I should just start with the 4 torch builds main. Just assume every matchup I'm gonna play torch is gonna be good. Because it's been 100% of our matches so far. Oh, it could have been worse. Kind of wish I kept the cam now in some ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 either way. What if I draw another removal spell? Take Leyline first and then Cub, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take the 2 Cubs though. The Leyline on the Weaver on taps. Is this really the same mana, Cub or Weaver right now? I don't think the Weaver. Can you no. Spidey sense? Is that what they don't have anything? No. I guess I should drum first. It's -1 robot down the line, but do I care? I'm just here trying be as efficient as possible, I guess. Try and make land drops and find more removal spells. Made as a bridge too far playing that percussionist instead of just playing Spiral of Canal. Oh, it's that deck. Why did I not see that? Is it the same player? No, it's a different player. We just played against that. Did we win or lose? Oh yeah, we lost. We got mana screwed in the third game. Mm-hmm. 1000 device, a red and one artifact. Whenever this artifact or another artifact you control enters up to one target creature you control, as well as one gains haste. Then transform this artifact if you control. Yeah, I don't know. Like you have to play the turn. You have to have it in play when you have the tokens, and you attack with a bunch of damage. You have to flip. Yeah, I mean it's one of the like payoffs you could play. It's one of the payoffs you could play. It's kind of like a million of them. Do I dump my hand first? Surely. Let's see if we have a floater. Oh, we have a floater. Yeah, green for pollinator would be really nice. The problem is I'm not sure if it's realistic. Should I take Cub or Appa? Then have the Ang. The Ang, their Appa. Yes, I mean, Appa was like Ducks, not that great. Another Appa. That got a good result for me. Alright, I can play Krang now, but then I draw. I play now. Because if I draw a land first, then I still only draw 2 cards. Robot's good. Yeah, it's been pretty impressive, honestly. You know what Krang reminds me of? It reminds me of the meme of the guy who's like celebrating dead last. That's Amazon deliverer. All right. I can duck up all the good stuff. I'm out of card advantage. Or is he celebrating bronze or something? Anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. All right, I kind of lost track. So what can they do? It's not like some loop or anything. It's just like a lot of 1/1s. I should just make a lot of tokens. All right, I can sack camp for 2 cards and tap something. I'll just try and kill them. I guess I can sell sack camp for 2 cards. But then I can't give haste to all my tokens. Maybe I just say go. Just attack with Krang, I guess. I guess attack with all the percussionists too. Alright, yeah, I probably should have started by I also forgot about that. Could have made one of these percussionists a 2/2 at least. Oh, it gives flying? Right, yeah. They do have like Weaver, but would have been good. I think they're just dead next turn anyways, so. Alright, torch plan. Graveyard stuff gets cut. Lab ship trimmed. Stroke in. Oh, the brain flash freeze. Assume they have the technique as well. We have that torpor orb now. We want Tezzeret. And I have way too many cards. Alright, let's trim on the top end. Have I tried the blue-white tempo deck? Is there new cards in it? I tried it a tiny bit before the new set, and it does seem like pretty mediocre deck to me. Maybe mediocre is a little hard. I mean, mediocre as an average, I guess. Alright, I guess my hand's gonna be a little slow. Because they didn't have Cub, that's good for me. This meta share has bumped up quite a bit. I mean, it's fine. Alright, so I can Emissary, and then Duskrow something. Duskrowsing Fulcrum. Seems like maybe I need to. Or I can Rust Harvester into Duskrows. That might be better long run. Well, no, I don't have artifacts in my yards. Maybe I just sack an Emissary just have an artifact for my Harvester. I don't hate it. Oh, but then I don't get an extra token. Carrido. Alright. Honestly, pretty bad if they have removal for Duskrows, but I don't think I can let them untap. Was wait, add munitions to kill an elf? I'm just, yeah. I agree, that was much better. I was just brain fog. Brain fog. That's like infinite 1/1s, no? I guess nothing would have mattered. Can I beat infinite 1/1s? I believe not. Alright, that was a good draw. And all just for the 4-man artifact. You don't seem to play a 2-mana enchantment anyways anymore. Negate. We didn't see technique yet. Yeah, I can even trim on robot. For what though? For extra interaction? Does a bit better on the play, I guess. It's like maybe 1 second stroke for that matchup. Alright, so I need to play drum first in case I draw the robots. I'll force against Seamrip, I guess. Huge. Or is then the 2-1 that I trimmed? 2-1 would have been nice here. Slow. Kind of sus that I didn't like tab, but robot first or draw 2 first? Or draw 2 in their upkeep? Right, draw 2 in their upkeep. Oh. Oh, that was lame. I'm alone. Thanks for the raid, buds. Yeah, opponent just abusing it too. I mean, I can't blame them, but kind of ruins the game. think I would have lost anyways. My draw was like a little clunky. What happened? They untapped and this knock-in technique was the mana. I taps. It just they tapped it for mana, so Arena defaulted to untap, and I didn't pay attention. A little lame, but such is life. Okay, so 2 robots is more artifacts. Buy many weapons for mighty weapon for Dust Crows, and then it'll be like a lot of artifacts still. Back twice, we lose close match to that deck. I need a little more sideboards. Like second stroke, second orb. Sorry. It's a target creature or spell. Okay, so they can't get rid of so I can Tezzy for thing, or I could let them untap one more time was a lot of mana. That's 14. I mean, either way, I'm pretty cooked. One attack Tez. Shocking a lands is minus a tiny bit of mana. They play Cup first. Maybe the game was closer than I thought it was, and if they had like 2 less mana at 1 turn, I would have had a little more time. Did anyone just cast Aang and get Duck Horlock and they didn't even like kill the Tezzy? Okay. Okay. 1 artifacts, 3 more artifacts into Krang and Dust Crows. I could just Robot Percussionist and not Krang this turn. Maybe that's better in the long run. Just protects my Tezzeret the best too. Oh, I didn't want to expose it to right. Didn't want to expose the thing to Dust Crows right away. Very smart. What do you get here? Don't have Cubs. Should I just get Aang? Does that make sense ever? This doesn't accomplish much. A 1/1, who cares, right? I guess I'll take the Aang. I don't know if it does much, but get in there. GG. That was really close. You can do 4 Bites, 2 Cranks, so that your deck doesn't suck too much when you board in Torpor Orb. Okay. Oh, mate doesn't like FS names. Just gonna cut that card. Not sure what Croaky's had in mind was that one. And it's double white. How's the building going? Not too bad. Kind of knee-jerk reaction to playing against the same deck twice in a row, but kind of like that art. Should we keep swapping a torch to the main every time we play against a creature deck? We said Technodrome to the main, making the, or not Technodrome, to use to the main, making the build greedier and greedier. Let's add a torch to the main and let's move. What should we move to the sideboards? Lapship? Lapship for matchups where torch is no good. Need red mana, need a drum. What else can we draw? One mall. Alright. Bottom Dust Pros maybe, keep the Krang. Slowly turning into Jeskai control. Okay. What am I playing that over? I think Steam Vents. Works out here. Um, do you think Ooze will require slow? Because I found it slow in the last 5 drafts today I found. Her sentence not exactly English, but I think the Ooze kind of nice in this deck. because it turns on affinity. Torch, weapons, flash freeze. Annul. Stroke. Maybe negate. Okay, that's a lot, so I'm not sure. We actually need all that. Lantern can go. Alright, I'll need all these weapons manufacturing. This was 4 torch. Just so much setup. Maybe you just don't need the top end that much. Keep dying was like top end in hand. You think Golgari is going to take over the format? I doubt it. But anything's possible. 2 stroke plus negates. That might be much. Maze stroke's just not good either way. Vacuum. Does vacuum work against earthbending lands? Is that a thing? They just come back anyways now. It works. But then you have to kill it and earthbend it. Oh. Hmm. It doesn't work with Torch because it already exiles, so you can't exile it twice. So only works if I have like if I kill it with weapons manufacturing and stuff. It's a lot of setup. But better than just hard casting it. Killing both. Keep. Yeah. No, I just draw one too many removal and not enough card draw. Just maybe Does Machine is good for that because it's like at the same time cheap. I don't know. Doesn't really impact the board though for 4 mana. Don't want to draw too many. You can discard them to each other. Not really been like disappointed to draw that card yet. Might be about ready to try the green version. Maybe it was Gene Pollinator. Just getting picked apart by the good decks. Oh, it's 16 trample already. Oops. Oh no, it was 13. No, I was not winning. For some reason, I miscounted there. I'm not sure if it was bad luck, bad sideboarding, combination of both. Could basically make the white mana green mana. And then you get to play Gene Pollinator. Sometimes you just want white on 2 though. If Percussionist, that happens. Probably not worth it. There's the like combo-ish version too. Or is it something in between? Target creature gets +2/+2 on tap it. Just try 4 does machine. See how good the card really is. Alright, let's try this. Void Jump felt clunky. Well, I'm down to 3 and 2 Krangs. I think Croaky's at like 4 and 4, 3 and 4. What did he miss? Mostly me losing right now. What a hand. Better. Yeah, Sun's out in full force today. Looter. Scary. Oh, the Ooze is probably pretty good against the Looter. I'm going to be Sunbird on one side like the drivers. Like people who drive a lot. Oh, Monument Likeness Looter. Got a chef over there. But then they don't loot. Okay. That's pretty nice hits. Oh, it's just that Ragdos that breaks this monument deck, I guess. Bose Looter. Haven't seen that one yet. Oculus. I got so baited. Right. Maybe I should have known something was up. Alright, Oculus, bit of a problem. Let's see if we can find an answer. Rust Harvester plus the Ooze is kind of a combo. So I'm going to play Harvester this turn. And is there anything I want to torch? Maybe that face down card. Just in case it's an Oculus. That'd be annoying. Torch Oculus if they attack. Oh yeah. Could have waited. Could have also. Oh no, I can't. This is free mana. Yeah, I really didn't care about a Bloodghast either. It's so baited.
You can't believe what fate.
All right. Rust Harvester actually doing work. Mostly because I drew it was Deus, but good deck building. How goes the game? It's been tough with the new cards mostly. Dead Dove, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I kind of butchered that one. It's Huey, but he shuffled some letters. No. How did I just say no to good game? Beaver decks. We tried that yesterday. We did an intro yesterday. It was fine. Something different. Thought it was a good game opponent. It appears I'm still alive. Alive and well. I don't know about that. You know I'm gonna spam the good game if I win this game somehow. You already know it. I've probably kept percussionists in my yard actually. Grady. Alright, I can shoot Oculus. I guess I'm kind of okay. Do I even need to shoot Oculus? I don't think so. Windows dead. Should have logged the last one to flip, maybe. Oh, Oculus Moon Shadow. Oh, I don't have an artifact in my yard, right? So. Could do negates. Or could just not over sideboard. Hey James, going good. Not winning a ton. Not having the best opening hands either. Better. Let's push some damage. Our robot enjoying now. It has been fun. It's had its moments too. Those machine was pretty mid last game. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Should I keep the second does machine? Is that too greedy? Play a drum. Next turn, get back 2. Cast. Oh yeah, I don't have the music anymore. Mostly because it was at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle boards. Wow, Voha just looking out for us. Banger alerts. Are you playing as well, Dead Dove? Are you trying new stuff out? Are you just praying for a miracle that I break it? Haven't broken a format since like 2005. You have Coven Landfall. Could be trying some of the new cards. Mike's technique, yeah. Oh, rudes. Extremely rude. Needed like a Dust Crows this game. Yeah, Letterhead's gonna be slow sometimes. Yeah, I mean, doesn't mean it's bad, but obviously, I mean, Uro is slow sometimes, so. That weapons manufacturing was, did I try my robots and keeping all the weapons manufacturing? That would be extreme. Tezzy. Is Tezzy just on time or a little late? Prob's a little late. Just need to hit another Dust Crows. Easy clap. Our stack I would just torch and Dust Crows. I think I went a little too far was the weapons manufacturing though. Back to bottom of platinum. Bird in the sideboard's definitely too many. And then playing one over a robot is also silly. Technodrome's just gonna be too slow too often. Ooze has been fine. Russ, however, Surf probably fine as a 1-mana card. I mean, it's unlikely like slight tweaks like that really ends up moving the needle, but it's not like we've lost every match either. You know, like requisition rate can be okay. Or a go wide deck. Seems like it would be good. Alright. Dang, if this doesn't feel a little better, a little more consistent, I'm gonna give up. Alright, we've got the good cards. Just need to hope to draw all action. They have the good cards too. Okay. Well, we drew everything we needed. I'd be sad if it wasn't good enough. I third row is pretty good too, and they're on the play. Damn, I really did have it all too. On the cheap cards, the lantern. Lantern seems fine. So on any of your active cards, none of them are like super great. I think I'd rather do the torches and go after their mana. That hand doesn't really do much. But I guess I'll keep. Let's hold on to the cam. Should have maybe even held on to the lab ship. The Pyroclast. Board at the robots. Green Pyroclast for these cup matchups. I don't have a lantern in there, do I? No. All right. Moffat. Maybe I would just try the full-on aggro blue-red version and hope I don't run into power class and stuff. Then you can just beat it. Mutagen Man by Tech Specialist. Yeah. I think these decks are just not functional. Well, they're functional, but they're just too easy to pick apart. I don't know, just too many things that need to go right. Feels like way anyways. That's per ninja was good. Kinda wanna do a draft maybe. Haven't drafted much. I might also call it a stream. This little bonus Wednesday stream. Because of the new set, I want to try the artifact deck. Disabled event reimbursement. Join an event which was incorrectly available, then disable. Please click claim to reclaim. Let's see. Yeah, I got my gems back. Kind of nice. I got the gems, and I think I got to keep the cards I drafted, so I usually complain that they just never, not never, but they don't always compensate you for your time. Seems like a fair deal, though. Yeah. Yeah, so what have we seen so far from the new cards? It's basically just technique. It's been actually good against us. Out of all the new cards, Kulba, Rouge, not really. The ninja was good for me. The ninja stuff, Dream Beavers. As in like potentially tier 1, but probably not. Michelangelo's technique, people are playing that card in the ban deck. Could just be good in like all the cut decks really. And then is Croaky still on a run with artifacts? Let's see, what if I refresh? It was doing good though. 14 and 4. It's really good. I mean, it's at platinum. But I don't feel like I really made the deck worse. Felt like my changes made sense given what we were playing against. But maybe there's only so many artifacts you can trim to add torches. If you had the torches in its sideboards. Like I don't know, the synergies I don't think they're strong and fast enough to beat the cut decks. I think you need to interact. Yeah, these last few matches were rough. It was good at first. Like Mulligan hurts you so much though. Alright, then I'm just gonna call this stream, but I'll just play the ninja some more tomorrow. Since that was doing good yesterday for me, but even that was didn't look like broken or anything, but it was good. Maybe I'll raid Croaky since he's still playing. And we stole his deck. But yeah, hope people enjoyed the bonus Wednesday stream. I'll be on tomorrow. I think I'll be on tomorrow, Friday. think I'm on this weekend too. I don't have big plans. Oh, I think I need some QPs for Sunday. 4 p.m. Modern Showcase Challenge. Modern Challenge? I don't really want to play Modern. Oh, maybe I'll play Boris Energy in Modern. It was fun in No Banlist Modern. Kind of made me want to play in regular Modern. I don't know. I'll be around. I'll be around. Alright, Dead Dove, good luck with the testing. Rhino, Goat, pre-drac 26. Take care, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Medium, right? So we want a second artifact. I've got 2 enchantments, 2 instants.